Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Here comes the pitch. Outside. And away we go this afternoon. This is off the inside, and that's ball 2. Pulls that one foul. The wind of the pitch.
Ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's one down.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's Lane Thomas. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Strider, a 6-foot righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen pulls it down, and there's 2 away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Late on that fastball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Kicks and deals. That one just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
outs, nobody on. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Joey Meneses. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Austin Riley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Billy.
Step off, throw to first. Albies dives back in. Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. To third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Here's Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's down and in.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Aim to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Michael Harris. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Tied up here in the early going. That's to third, and that one handled. Now a jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Strider back to work. That one is upstairs. Ripped to short. And quickly one away in the second.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Garcia, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The line to kick the pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going 1. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Duvall pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss. Swing
and a miss, struck him out.
Well, not every great at bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Upstairs.
1-0.
And a pitch.
Nope. Ball 2.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. he has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
And down the lefty, and he walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the
Batting ninth.
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at somebody out of the zone.
One down, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And here it comes. That one at 95, missed up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Duvall leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. That's in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
High in the air, out to right. Sizes this one up. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
No, that's
Just missed. Two balls, no strikes to count. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Right side has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Victor Robles up to him. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of nipping away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Ball 1 there. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And takes low for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Austin Riley digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed. Albies gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. On to the 4th. Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Meneses in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And he swings over the top there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2-2 now. And that one a little bit high.
Oh, this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Eddie Rosario to bat next. 3-2. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 2-run blast, and the Nats have the lead. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. At a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. First pitch just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
That one pushed foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. And a foul ball. Ruiz, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Down and in, moved his feet. Almost got him. One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
And there's ball 4.
Thank you, mate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He reached out a walk his first time. Rudder takes off. That one fouled off. Ruiz at first, 1 gone. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Hit connects on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Up now for Washington, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. And the righty deals. Strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back at Truist Park, here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. Here comes a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tosses across the first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Grounded out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas.
Beats it.
Now batting, catcher,
Man at first with one gone. So here's Murphy now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. It's 3-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. This one lifted in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Nats do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Slapped foul. That's outside. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging. So the Nets lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter who's prepared for it can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Lane Thomas. Two outs. And that one missing low.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Acuna at second with nobody out. That's ripped into the outfield. And no one can get there. Pedigree play. He scores and they have the lead. It's 4-3. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mackenzie Gore out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Yohan Adon.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Floro looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems also throwing. And the right-hander deals.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man at second. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. One away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2.
Matt Olson.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And Olson is set down. 2 away down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one sliced foul. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike. Close, but called a ball.
1-1.
And 1-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez preparing to come on if needed. Matzik, the lefty, warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And he chases that one. One away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike. The wind of the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Eddie Rosario getting ready to hit. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Kicks and fires. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Luis Garcia. A strikeout and a walk. On the corner for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. The other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Right through there for a strike. Tied at 4. And that's too high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Rosario over at second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. Nice grab from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the
Go
most.
ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Sean Murphy. Called strike right there.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And another ball. And a curve is down and in. The punch out there. 2 out.
Man, he had a stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Adam Duvall will hit next. On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Still all square at 4 apiece. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Victor Robles. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now C.J. Abrams. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Now that right fielder,
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's a laser base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And he deals. And a good eye there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a